You probably won't believe me, but I'm telling this because I need someone, anyone, to know what happened to my sister before they forget she ever existed. Her name was Ashley. She disappeared after a night none of us will ever forget, and it all started with a Ouija board. We lived in this small town in Ohio, real quiet, real boring. You know the type. Everyone knows everyone, and rumors travel faster than cars. Ashley was my younger sister by 2 years. We were close, closer than most siblings. She was bold, curious, and always chasing weird stories, especially the paranormal. Me, I was the skeptic. Always told her ghosts were for people with too much imagination. Then October rolled around, cool winds, brown leaves, Halloween vibes everywhere. And with it, Ashley started talking about this old house on Red Pine Road. They say the woman who lived there killed herself after her baby died. She told me one night, eyes lit up like a match, and people still hear the baby crying in the basement. I told her to shut up and do her homework. But she was obsessed. She started digging into forums, asking around at school, even went to the library to find old newspaper clippings. Then she brought home the Ouija board. It looked old, too old to be sold at some toy store. The wood was scratched and the letters were carved in by hand. The planchette? It was made of bone, not plastic. Bone. I asked her where she got it, and she just shrugged and said, "Someone mailed it to me. No return address." That should have been the first sign, but I didn't push. She was 16. You don't win arguments with 16-year-olds. October 29th, 2 days before Halloween. Ashley had 3 of her friends over, Jade, Marcus, and Ben. They were the ghost hunting type too. I stayed in my room, headphones on, playing Xbox. But around 11:45 p.m., the power flickered. Not just in our house, the entire block. Complete blackout. I stepped out to check the breaker, but something told me to check on them first. The door to the basement was open. I heard whispering, quiet but intense. I walked down the steps slowly. And that's when I saw them sitting in a circle. The Ouija board in the center. The planchette was moving. Fast. Too fast. Marcus was writing down the letters it spelled out. Jade looked terrified. Ben kept glancing around like he was hearing things. I said, "What the hell are you doing?" Ashley looked up. Her face was pale. She said one word, "It's real." They'd asked the board if anyone was in the house. It replied yes. Then, "I am in the walls." Ashley asked for a name. The board responded, "Anna." Then it spelled, "Take her." I told them to stop, blow out the candles, leave it alone. But as soon as I said that, the planchette flew across the room. Not fell, flew. Hit the wall so hard it cracked the drywall. Everyone screamed. Jade ran upstairs, then followed. Marcus stood frozen. Ashley just stared at the board. Then she said in this flat, hollow voice, she said I have something of hers. I asked, "Who's she? What do you have?" Ashley looked confused. That night, none of us slept. Ashley stayed quiet, like wrong kind of quiet. Next morning, she was gone. Not just gone, erased. Her bed was made, her phone was gone, her clothes, her toothbrush, like she never lived here. I ran to my parents, panicking. They just blinked at me. "Ashley, who?" I froze. "Ashley, your daughter." They looked at me like I was crazy. "You're our only child," Mom said. That's when I knew something took her. I called Jade. She didn't pick up. Went to Ben's house. His mom said he was away for the weekend. I tracked down Marcus. He was in the hospital. Wouldn't speak. Just rocked back and forth, mumbling the same word, Anna, Anna. I went to the basement, grabbed the board, and this time I tried it alone. Lit one candle, sat in silence. I asked, "Where is Ashley?" The planchette moved. Behind the wall. My heart dropped. "What do you want from her?" "Return the baby." I didn't know what that meant, but I remembered what Ashley had said, the story about the woman who lost her baby. I grabbed a hammer and started smashing the basement wall. Behind the drywall, I found a hollow section. Inside was a small cloth-wrapped bundle, rotting, tiny bones, a baby. I almost threw up, but I buried it in the backyard under the oak tree. Said a prayer I barely remembered. That night I had a dream. Ashley was standing in the basement, smiling, but behind her was a shadow. A woman in a blood-stained nightgown, holding Ashley's shoulder, whispering in her ear. I woke up screaming. The next night I tried the board again. Did I return the baby? Yes. Can I have Ashley back? No. Why? The board paused, then slowly spelled out, "She belongs to me now. It's been a year." Nobody remembers Ashley. No photos of her on my phone, no social media accounts, not even a single school record. But I remember. Sometimes at night I hear her voice in the basement, calling my name. And every October 29th I hear something scratching inside the walls. If you ever get a Ouija board in the mail, don't open it. Don't touch it. Don't even burn it. Just bury it deep. Because some spirits don't just haunt, they erase.